We back, you bitch ass niggas. What you thought? What you thought? You thought the shit was gonna go away? You thought it was gonna run? We thought we was gonna stop? You thought we was gonna do whatever?
Right.
Once again,
Once again.
once again,
Once again.
once again,
Yes, sir.
it's the motherfucker podcast. You now rocking with your boy Hearn Jack.
The Dolphin.
Smiggler, what it do? Swimmers, deep divers, poolsiders, skinny dippers, trippers. How y'all doing, man? We back.
Man, we doing good, man. We doing good. But how was your week, man? How was your weekend?
Well, shit. I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, man. I was kind of sick. I ain't have COVID. I took the COVID test twice, actually. And I ain't have COVID, but I was sick. And then I realized that I had a sinus infection. I never had no damn sinus infection in my life, dog. And I realized it was a sinus infection. And,
you might have had one, you just didn't know what it was.
Maybe so. But, I was all clogged up. I couldn't sleep. I swear, man. I couldn't sleep for nothing, man. I couldn't sleep, man, no more than about 15, 20 minutes, dog, without
Black
waking
man still ain't grasped the concept of going to the doctor.
Right. And that was one of my problems right there. I ain't been to the doctor. My blood pressure was up. They said the reason why it was probably up is because I wasn't getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? And the stress of that wasn't letting me, is rise my blood pressure up. My blood pressure ain't never been high. I'm probably the only black person I know that I ain't got high blood pressure, man. But, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with.
My black ass got it.
Yeah. That's what I've been dealing with. And they gave me the pills. I feel a lot better now, man. I feel a lot better. So, that's a good thing, man.
Man,
that's what's been going on with me.
For me, I'm gonna turn this damn thing down. My mistake. But as far as me, man, listen, I got it. Honestly, I've been having shoulder issues or whatever, going to the chiropractor. I think my chiropractors, they janky. They just want you to come back. And they doing the minimum to make you run back. You already got me for a contract where I gotta pay X amount of dollars this month, X amount of dollars this next month. So why don't you just break me off, man? Just pop me, get me right, get my shoulder right, get me back fixed up in every damn thing. That's just it, bottom line.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what's been going on? Listen, Smelu, I'm gonna say this, it's all love. I don't like we was talking off here. Who was Father of the Year? Sam Collier, Dre Williams, or you? Who's Father of the Year, bro?
You gotta say. I was about to say. You have to say him.
We all Father of the Year.
Y'all, nothing wrong.
We got young babies that
y'all adoring love
that we got to take care of, man, in our later years. We're a little more advanced with young babies, man. So, I mean, I'm just doing.
So I guess that's a good thing. I mean,
I'm just trying I'm trying to fix all the mistakes I made a long time ago.
Right.
I know that, and I don't really say that. I don't really mean it like that, but I've learned.
Because you feel like as you age, you can be a better dad, right?
Well, yeah, because
I heard Dre say that too.
I know the mistakes that I made with
my
older kids.
Or just knowing that you wasn't mature enough at the age that you had, the first kids.
So and to be honest, I mean, this is probably gonna be the first time that I'm with and around my son, and that's every day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with my two oldest girls, I was around them and with them for a little while. You know what I mean? And then me and their mama split up, and the rest is history. So in this situation, then with PJ, everybody know that situation. You know what I'm saying? So
but
now,
I don't know. My fault.
So now in this situation, I mean, I get to wake up to my son every day. You know what I'm saying? I go to sleep every night with my son there. So, it's a little bit different, man. I mean, it's
unless something happened with your wife,
right,
with you and your wife.
right.
But I feel like you was around for the nigga. And
I mean,
It's a difference being
I can't
around
remember-
and then being
I can't
around.
remember a time where like you wasn't around after even the split up.
right. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about in the same house.
Okay, yeah.
Waking up every night when you wake up and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, like I said, I was with, Nina and Drea up until they was, I think Nina was 7, I think, something like that. But anyway, it's just different now. And like I said, with my age and my maturity now, it's just a lot different, man. A lot of stuff is more important. A lot of stuff means a lot more now.
I agree on the same thing. Like when I was married and I had Michaela, and I was around, and then when I ended up no longer being around, I had a major effect towards her. And then I ended up having a son with the same woman, and me and him, we still trying to connect, but it's a different feel. And I give it to the dads or to the parents or however you want to say it. That's you with your main lady that you have the kids by, and you sitting there doing it, man, because you really want to, honestly, you really want them to be structured as the way you want them to be. And if you ain't around, they're going to be structured a whole different way.
Not how you would want them to be, or just
how you
think they should.
How they think they should be, because when you got one parent, they leaning on the other things, maybe to social media or to outside influence.
Right. Outside, like gangs. I mean, that's basically, yeah.
Whatever type of influence that's going on in their life at that point in time.
Right.
And yeah, man. I mean, I'm I don't know for I expose shit. Y'all niggas, y'all may not, but I expose it. So it's like, I'm with my kids, and then my baby mama have a problem because I was talking to somebody on the phone, and she like, if you're gonna do that, take it outside. I'm like, you already controlling me by not. I gotta sit in the house with these kids. I can't take them nowhere because because you claim you don't trust me with my kids. But now you controlling me where I gotta get on the phone and go outside to talk to somebody. This is bull crap. And my kid's birthday is Herman's is next week, the 17th. Michaela's is the 23rd. So hopefully we can come to a conclusion that I can at least see them.
Both November?
Yeah, both November. And
Herman's is right the day before mine.
see them on their birthday and then like that. And it just it takes a lot of it, man. It takes niggas, like, you gotta understand, man. Human as us as human beings, a lot of stuff take a toll to your mind. I mean, if you ain't got no heart, you ain't got the trigger. Got no heart. You ain't got no heart. You ain't got no heart. You got some heart, and then your kids, and then like we got in an argument. She was in front of me. She called me a trash bag daddy. I'm like, damn, you say that amongst us or whatever. That's how you feel, but don't say this around these kids, man.
I mean, that's what I call like deadbeat mom.
I ain't gonna call her a deadbeat mom.
I mean, I gotta say that because you can't say that. I mean,
she's there more than I'm there,
right? But you still can't say that around these kids.
She got feelings,
right?
Just like feelings, nothing more than feelings.
But she just can't. She can't do that.
Well, you know what? Let her say what she gotta say.
But I mean, because
and I say some things too. I say some things, man.
But she said that in front of your kids, man, and that's not the case. She's not telling them the whole case. I'm only speaking on it because you put it out there, and I feel like I
Go
gotta
ahead.
speak on it.
Express
Because I mean, do you
yourself.
feel like you a deadbeat dad? Do you feel like you should be there more, or why ain't you there more for your kids?
Do
Let
I
me
think
ask you
I'm a
that.
deadbeat dad?
Why ain't you there more for your kids?
Well, I'm a deadbeat dad, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, maybe I should have never left her.
That ain't got nothing
It
to
ain't
do
got
with
nothing to
it.
Maybe
do with
this
your
and that.
kids.
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
Um,
So is that why she calling you a deadbeat dad? Because you left her?
maybe.
So that don't got nothing to do with being a deadbeat dad.
Every time I had a chance to take care of him, I tried to. Like, just like, what I didn't like. Damn, I don't want to really get more in depth because
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's why. I mean, I just
I
spoke
don't.
on it
It's
because
just situations where
we talking about it.
I feel like she's saying, "Well, do this and do that," and we gotta meet up at a place where I think we should meet at the true destination, and I gotta just drop things off, which that's kind of unfair. It just yeah man. It like
Okay, copy.
if you
I
ain't
can't share.
if you ain't there, who?
I can't share. My fault, but I can't share.
Maybe you can't. Then let it rock and roll. It's a thing where you can be there and you just figure things out. I don't know, man. Maybe my deadbeat is different from everything, but I'm gonna be around. Because I can remember the time, man. I can remember the time when I was 5, 6 years old, and I seen my dad in the hood on Pulley Hill. I ain't gonna say who, whatever it was. He was at this particular place, and I was like, man, Dad, what's up? What's up, son? I'm like, Dad, my birthday is tomorrow. I'm gonna see you. He's like, yeah, man. That day, man, I went to this lady's house like 10 times. The homie ain't even come through. The homie ain't even come through. He ain't come through. And then on top of that, it ain't like I can't come through. It's maybe the situation where their mom making it where I couldn't come through, and it's just like
So that can't be your fault, then, right?
it hurt me the one time we was talking. It was like about a month ago, and it was like my birthday, da, 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 da. And then she was like, if Herman ain't get you nothing this year, he ain't gonna get you nothing that last year, he ain't gonna get you nothing this year. I was like, it ain't the fact that I won't give you nothing. I'll get them something, but I want to see them when I get them something. But you saying I'm doing this and putting it somewhere else.
So that can't make you a
That
deadbeat.
makes me a deadbeat, man.
How is that making you a deadbeat?
Because
There's no way in hell that can make you a deadbeat. You trying to see your kids, and the baby mom is stopping you. The baby mom is trying to put her what's that man to stop you to see your kids and this and that. That can't make you a deadbeat. That makes her a deadbeat.
I can't say she a deadbeat because she did with them and she provided, and I'm not. All the money in the world.
Why ain't you?
All the money in the world still not gonna make these kids love you. You can throw thousands of dollars and this and that. You gotta be there. You gotta be there. You gotta support. You gotta put things in the thing. Like I showed you the thing with a fish. She got 3,000 fans, man.
Right.
It's like it's just things you got.
That's cold. Yeah,
that's cold. And it's like you gotta be there, man. You gotta be there. We ain't gonna sit. I mean, we can go through this all day, but we not gonna make that the subject of what we explain in the day because we got a lot more to explain. But for y'all, I love you. If I don't see you, Herman, on the 17th, I love you. Michaela, if I don't see you on the 23rd, I love you. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna drop that card off. I'm gonna drop the bread off. I ain't got it like that right now. Your pops,
then go see your kids.
your pops ain't got it like that. But if she don't let me in the door, I'm gonna drop off that card just like I dropped off that thing when I knocked on there 5 years ago. What's that?
Yeah, we got a live jazz musician sitting right next to Spadu over here.
But just like 5 years ago, I dropped that cake off. I dropped out the thing. Hey, Drake. I mean, bro. Hey, they gonna send some things to us. Copyright infringements, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to put that joint on silent, my G. You have to put that joint on silent. But
That's right, man. I gotta make sure she gets it.
man, listen, we talking about you, Daddy of the Year.
But
Man, put that joint on silent,
while
bro.
we
P, put that joint
while
on
we talk
silent.
about our babies, man, my oldest just turned 25, man. Shout out to
Shout out to Name Peace on the 12th. Yes, sir.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, yeah, man. For those of y'all that don't know, man, I got a variety of kids.
It don't matter.
I
It
got
don't
a
matter.
25-year-old. I got a 20. Dre will be 20. Dre will be 24.
I got a 25-year-old.
Dre will be 24 in January.
Mm-hmm.
No, 20. Yeah, Dre will be 24 in January. Taylor just turned 23 last month, I think. Tiaja will be 22 next August. Then I got PJ. He'll be 5 April 24th of next year. And then RJ. He'll be 1 April 7th of next year.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They still
But
got
it's different,
love.
man. It's different, man. Because, like I said, man, you know, having older kids and then having these boys, man, having my boys, man, yeah. I'm trying to right the wrongs and the mistakes that I made with my girls when I was still not mature enough to understand exactly what it takes to be a good parent or whatever. I mean, I did the best I could.
So what you think that you did wrong, though, Smegma?
I mean, just, you know, just not being attentive enough. You know, trying to, I don't know, I think I probably tried to, first of all, they was girls, number one.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I'm sure with me not being there and me, I know my oldest daughter told me that, like I said before on the show, I made the reference to holding the hand out and keeping your kids from hitting the wall, keeping their nose from bumping the wall, but every now and then you got to pull their hand back and let them hit that wall so they see how it feel and they understand what it takes to not hit that wall and, you know, what it feel like to hit the wall or whatever. And my oldest told me one time that I pulled my hand back too quick with my youngest daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that meant a lot to me coming from her because she understood my whole philosophy with that. You know what I'm saying? Nina understood my whole philosophy with that. So for her to tell me that, obviously she got that from talking with my youngest daughter. You know what I'm saying? So again, those are the types of mistakes that I don't want to make with my boys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to make those mistakes with them, but I mean, again, I was learning.
Right.
So, you know, I'm just at this point now. I'm just trying to use the knowledge, use what I've learned, use the mistakes that I made and the lessons I learned from them. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to bring that into my son's lives. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, I wasn't the best father. Hell, I still ain't the best father now, but I just, you know, I don't.
Sam, we can hear you.
I'm a lot more mature, so I don't want to make the same quote unquote mistakes that I made before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, you know, and when it came to me, you know, I felt like, you know, I definitely when I got out of prison, this is when college.
I was the
That's when
food
I
to high
pretty.
school, but granted, magic weight.
But that's when I felt like I understood a lot more because I came home. I was speaking to my kids a lot about a lot of things, and sometimes I feel it didn't work, and sometimes I did. Um, I spoke to my son today, and he seemed like he kind of on the right path of doing things. You know what I'm saying? He got some obstacles to still to overcome. But when I talk to him and when I see how he was way different than us, you know what I'm saying? Me at going on 20, man, I wasn't thinking nothing about what he thinking about.
No.
And when I
None of us.
yeah, none of us was thinking about none of that. You know what I'm saying? About trying to, build and do this and do that and shit, sometimes even work. You know what I'm saying? I kind of kept a job, but sometimes I used to pick that bag up too when I was young. And that's just being real. I picked that bag up too. Uh,
Kick that dough in.
yeah. Yeah, I kicked that door in and picked that bag up. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I did that a lot. All right, keep the job and keep the bag too. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple things, that took place with me. And sometimes it's about White House, it's about South. You know what I'm saying? It's about the South, it's about the white, and it's about drinking, it's about, seeing what's up with a couple females, and and that's basically our day, having a drink or smoke or whatever.
Right.
But talking to him, I see he's like on the same page. He's been kind of listening to me a little bit because he's hungry to know more. My daughter, she the same way sometimes, but she showed me a little different things here and there once in a while, and it's like, it's time to get it together because, and she understands some things too, but I see the actions kind of going in a different direction in certain type of ways, But she good though, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. She good, but that's just one thing with my kids, and I'm still trying to be a better parent, even though they grown. And I still got two young ones at the crib, from my wife's daughters, which is actually my daughters now too.
Now that's interesting. How we think we can be better parents to our kids? Now we be explaining this because this wasn't a topic we was bringing up.
Right.
What do you think we can do better to just make the kids or provide better parenting for the kids going on? Like my story is different, man. Than from yours and maybe from you. Sure, yours. Excuse
Right.
me.
Everybody got a different story.
You know, my if my baby mama or my ex-wife feels some type of way, she's like, you can't see him bomb. She don't even trust me. She claims she don't trust me even taking them outside of the house. Like, what you think I'm gonna molest my kids? I understand I got an imposition, but you think I'm gonna touch my kids?
Do with your kids, man. That's listen.
What's going on? What's the problem? What's the situation?
Here's the thing. Those kids are going to figure out if they haven't already figured out.
Listen, at the time they turned on me. At the time they like it was so black. I mean, my honestly, I told y'all, man, on the show, my daughter told me to shut up at a time. You know what I'm saying? Little Herm Jack, brush you know what I'm saying? You can't win them battles because when somebody implementing something in their brain, they feel that way.
Okay,
and then I'm gonna tell you this little story.
Who do that make a deadbeat then? Do that make you a deadbeat or the damn mama?
I'm gonna tell you a situation where we was out at the court shooting, and y'all can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Then I'll say I'm wrong. He was shooting a couple shots and he was like, "I'm done." I said, "Man, boy, you lazy." Guess what he did? He told his mom. So his mom was like, "You ain't gonna be telling my kid that he lazy and this and that." Like, if you wanna excel in something, you just not gonna just shoot 2, 3 shots and say I'm good. You keep working it on. Buck 80 had my mind right. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know what I'm saying? And so it's like now I can only say so many things to my kids for you not to be offended, but you can sit there and tell them anything you want in front of my face. You got these kids working out.
Man, it don't
Like,
matter what she
you know
did
what I'm
for my
saying?
mind. But at the same time, don't, you know,
And you know what? I'm hearing Jack.
I got crazy feelings about
Put your
PJ's mom, but I would never talk bad about her
Hold up.
in front of PJ.
Hold up. This
I'm
is
not
a
gonna
this is
do
hold
it.
up, Smaloo. This is a hood disclaimer, like we always say.
Yeah.
This is a hood disclaimer. You write it or bump it, leave it, dump it or fuck it. Now go ahead.
Like I said, I've never badmouthed any of my kids' moms in front of them because I'm just not gonna do it. Despite, regardless of how I feel, whether the way I felt was right or wrong, whether it was justified or not justified, I never badmouthed their mothers in front of them, even though I know that they've done it to me. But it don't matter. It don't even matter because my time with my kids is my time with my kids. I've never wasted any of that time bad mouthing the other parent.
I don't want to
Flat
bad
out.
my ex.
You know what I'm saying? So but what I'm saying is for the other parent that might have a kid that live in the house with them, for them to spend time bad mouthing you.
Exactly. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's foul, man. I don't care if if you ain't shit.
I ain't shit.
No, but I'm not talking about you in particular.
I ain't shit.
I'm talking about
Facebook.
I'm talking about the other parent.
YouTube.
If you ain't
Twitter.
If you ain't nothing,
Everything
or
I got
you
these
ain't the
destinations
best parent,
on. I
you
ain't
ain't
shit.
got it all together or
I ain't
whatever.
shit.
As long as when you show up in front of your kids or with your kids and you doing the best that you can, then that's what the issue should be. That moment.
You know what I want? You know what I want?
And so for that other person, hold on, for that other parent, for you to badmouth and talk because they don't have to show up at all. And it's a lot of fathers, hell, it's a lot of mothers. You know, shout out to the fathers that's got custody of their kids. Because there's some mothers out there too.
Yeah.
That don't want nothing to do with the babies for whatever reason. Yeah. Okay? And my point is, if they show up for an hour or whatever, then I mean, damn man, let them be that parent for that hour or whatever the case may be. Let them be that because eventually those kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna form their own opinions. But for you to, as a parent, for you to sit there and down talk or downplay whatever a parent is trying to do, you dead wrong for that. You dead wrong for that. That's the same stuff that we as people, period. I won't even just say black people, but that's the same thing that we as people, period. We go through that every day, man. We go through that every day. We form opinions based on what we've been taught, what we've been shown, and all this stuff like that, man. And so that leads us into forming sometimes false what's the word I'm looking for? False, we get a false sense of what a person is or what a certain race of people is or what a certain, whatever the case may be, based on what somebody else is putting in our ear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just having the opportunity to see it and evaluate it on our own.
Right.
So if you feel like, hold on, let me ask this. If you feel like you said you feel like you're deadbeat,
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Number one deadbeat.
So what can you do to change that? What are you
Whoa.
going to do to change that?
I would like, honestly, I would like,
It ain't about what you like. What are you going to do to change
Yeah,
it?
what you gonna do to change it?
I can't just go in there kicking the door and snatch up my kids. Then next thing you know, you
Right.
got the
So
Amber
why
Alert
is that?
going on.
How is you saying you're a deadbeat then?
Like, it's like,
If she's stopping you from doing shit,
the number, I'm
if she's stopping you from taking care or being with your kids, how can you consider yourself a deadbeat?
it's one thing I won't. It's like, I've been with Christy for 11 years, right? And I seen all the Christmases, and you see the kids wake up, they grab the things. I remember this specific time where even when I was a youngin, me, Sam, Rozzy, Reed, Tammy, we was all living in the house, 719 apartment 5. It was a Christmas. We woke up. Man, my mom had every. I remember I woke up. I'm gonna tell this. I think I told this to Wayne. It was a GI Joe thing. I woke up early. I didn't even want him to have it. I grabbed the marker and put it as Herman. You know what I'm saying? But overall, we woke up, man. Everybody got everything what they wanted, and it meant so much to me. And now that Christmas is coming, I can't even just wake up and just have my own kids coming down the stairs, opening up presents. That shit.
Why can't you have
with
that?
me? She won't let it.
Right. So how is you a deadbeat? That's my whole point.
I'm a
You
deadbeat.
considering yourself a fucking deadbeat.
I'm a deadbeat.
And your baby mama's not letting you spend time with your kids. That upsets me right there for even thinking that way.
Even though I don't want to be with her, maybe I was wrongfully leave. I don't. I got love for her, but I don't want to be with her. You dig me? I don't want to be with her no more.
Okay, and I understand what you're saying. Maybe you should have tried to be with her just to be for the kids. No, exactly. Exactly. I understand what you were saying. And that don't mean
it's like
that's stupid.
Maybe it is. But damn it, they about to
your kids would be a whole lot worse.
Michaela turning 13 this month. Herman is turning 10. And it's gonna be another year that I ain't gonna see these damn kids open up these presents, man. And then I'm sitting here, I'm been with Christy. We had like maybe 50, 60 kids. And they just, kids going through problems, kids going through struggles, and they just appreciating what Christy done provided for them. And this shit make me cry, man. It make me cry every damn Christmas. And it's like, damn, why I can't wait to my damn kids to see this damn same stuff that's going on?
Think about your kids opening up.
Yes.
Man, that's way bigger than that, man.
Yeah, it is, but I understand what he's saying, though, Smaley. You gotta understand.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Understand what he's saying.
We talking about a certain. We talking about
it's way bigger than that.
It's way bigger than that. But you want to see that type of thing in your life. That's what you're saying, Smaley.
Right.
Of course, I want to see him grow up. I want to teach them how to swim.
Exactly.
I want to teach them how to grow, understand. But when it comes to because they're young.
You gotta at least understand that.
Yeah. What the hell is Smelu talking about?
What I'm saying is, you do what you got to do to get into that position, man.
Right.
Sitting here.
And how is that? And what is that? And how is that, bro?
Yourself a deadbeat.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
I'm deadbeat. I don't give a damn what you niggas say.
I do not like it.
I'm deadbeat, and I'm gonna continue to be this until.
So it's like you following her plan.
Right.
Like
I'm saying, I'm a bust
my
my
your
ass.
kids. You like you listen to it.
I'm putting it. I talk to
if
the
you
people.
Feel like that, then why you get offended by what I just said?
Because you saying it's big. Okay, then explain to me what is.
Because you sitting here calling yourself a deadbeat.
No, nigga.
So
we just talked about the Christmas thing. So what's bigger than that?
You a deadbeat. So why does the Christmas thing matter?
Don't it matter to you? Don't you want to wake up? Don't you want to wake up with all your kids?
Because listen, like I said,
you don't want to wake up with all your kids.
Than that,
you don't wake up.
First of all, you gotta stop calling yourself a deadbeat.
No, nigga. Okay.
And start doing what you gotta do.
I'm doing what I gotta do.
No,
I don't talk to the people. I talk to people that job and family. I did all that shit.
If you sitting here calling yourself a deadbeat, you already losing. Flat out. That's number one.
Then what the fuck is the solution, nigga?
The solution is number one, stop calling yourself a deadbeat.
And then what's the next solution, motherfuckers? What the fuck is the next solution? What the fuck is the next solution?
Calm
No,
No,
nigga.
no. The
What the
next
fuck is
solution,
the next solution?
The next solution is to do what you gotta do to
'Cause
be
I've been
around
doing
your
that.
kids. What you gotta do to
If
be
you've
around
been
your
doing
kids?
that, then why you call yourself a deadbeat?
No, explain your fucking solution.
If you've been doing what you got to do, then why are you calling yourself a
Maybe
deadbeat?
I ain't doing enough. Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
So then why are you offended?
I'm paying my
I
because
don't understand why you upset.
because you
Why are
saying
you
this.
getting so upset?
I told you one thing that I would love to see just one time because I seen it through my kid. I mean, I seen it through when me and Sam was kids. I seen it through Christie's situation.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, I want this shit my damn self. I want these niggas running down the motherfucking shit. I did it with Tanzania when I was before me and Shannon had kids. I did it. I showered her with gifts. Tanzania probably understand. She's like, okay, but I think they will embrace this shit, and I want to embrace it because I want her to put it in a memory. It's just like I mean, maybe it's weird to me, but nigga, it's been times where my mom was maybe been shiesty, and I ain't had the best things. Or I remember, man, she got mad at me, and my mom took my gifts. I ain't opened them till July and August. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'll do that to my kids, and I love my mom. My mama, you don't understand. We grown. We go through shit and this and that. And I'm not judging mom because my mom ain't here. Mom, I love you. Maybe I never understand what you did, but it's just what it is, and I forgive you for that. I really do. But you want to embrace your kid with the biggest memories, the biggest times, the cherish, so when they grow up, they're gonna understand, okay, this is what I need to do. And then I can you can still break the parent off with income tax. They're gonna take whatever, boom, 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 if you're behind or this and that, and then you're not even getting the credibility because they're putting in like, I got this for you. And I'm like, that's not all the way true because I got that for you. Like, I got 800, like, man, my tax people messed up. 800, 900, 860 or something. It went to them. And then when I say that to them, they're like, huh? And then guess what baby mama said? Oh, you were supposed to give that to me. And they were basically gives me giving it to them. So therefore she gets all the credit and they looking at me like that. What you done?
Right.
You feel me? And that's all I'm saying in that aspect, bruh. That's all, P.
So you letting her opinion of you
I can't do I can't let
no, listen to what I'm saying. You allowing what she says and what she tells the kids about or whatever, you allowing that to let you sit here and come out your mouth and call yourself a deadbeat.
We talking about my shit. We gonna leave this shit alone because we a half hour.
Yeah,
we half hour in. But you can say what you gotta say.
No, we'll leave it alone.
We a half hour in talking about MA shit.
But that definitely can be another topic we talk about at another time.
Damn, I know we was a half hour in this shit, and there's other shit to talk about.
We'll leave it alone.
Okay, we gonna leave that shit alone.
Yeah, but that's a deep topic right there. That's something we definitely gotta get back to.
Herman, listen, she's not gonna answer the door, but I'm dropping you something off on the 17th. Michaela, she's not gonna answer the door. I'm gonna drop you something off on the 23rd, and that's my motherfucking word. You heard me? And we gonna leave that shit alone. But damn, I don't believe we talked about a half hour.
Because it was something that needed to be discussed.
That
was something that's personal. That needed to be discussed.
It fucks with me every year, man. It fucks with me every year.
And I understand.
And I talk to y'all niggas about this shit all the motherfucking time.
We still talking about it.
I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, man. Black Panther. Black motherfucking
we
Panther.
We weren't even supposed to talk about Black Panther. I ain't seen it.
And I'm speaking it out. I'm speaking it out. Black Panther.
I ain't seen the movie, man.
But you know what? Y'all
leave the comments, man. Let us know how you think it was. I know her.
Whoever seen it, I was at an undisclosed place. Black Panther. What fucked me up was I stepped in the building. It was only like 3 black people, and it was on number white people. But you know, you niggas want to talk about this and shit. Niggas want to put their shit up, but you niggas trying to get this shit out on your motherfucking fire sticks.
Why is you cussing so much, man?
But
Because
is
I
that
can.
right? But but is it? I don't know. Is it because that the
Because
main?
I can.
Is it because the main dude died and it kind of died down the whole spirit?
I don't know.
Of the Black
But
Panther?
then again, if we'd have saw it, if we'd have probably saw Black Panther one, but then again, it's like this. You got rap guys that's like, you got Drake, you got Travis Scott, you got these big guys. Guess who coming out to the concerts?
White folks.
White folks. Ain't no Negroes. Ain't no Negroes coming out there.
Right.
And they kind of messing
Like,
me up.
I hear the Travis Scott dude, but I heard he like big time.
He big time. He's selling out Coliseums just like Drake.
And I don't know a song that he ever made.
Bump the screen, they wanna seen him wanna loose. Don't wanna loose. Oh, he got Drake mixed into it.
That's a
You know, yeah.
young stuff.
But I like it.
No, I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
like
not hating on him, but I heard he's doing big
I love
numbers,
music.
man. And dude,
I love music, so y'all niggas need to catch up because some of this shit ain't always. He mumbling and you gotta have a translator.
right?
Some of these dudes make good music.
Right.
Some of these niggas make look good music. But
And he
anyway,
might, but I still probably ain't gonna give him a chance. And I'm just sorry on that part.
anyway, this was the Travis Scott. When we talking about the Black Panther, y'all wanna talk about Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. You gotta come out and support. Don't let it rock off your fire stick all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out there and support. So I'm seeing the ratio was like all these white people, and it made me feel weird inside. But you know what? How can you get mad? That's how you gonna make money, because if we out here selling records, guess what?
If the white folks ain't buying them, you ain't gonna
gonna do too much going on. If the white folks ain't buying your joint, you ain't going on, because these Negroes gonna find out how to get your bootleg. They're gonna stream it. They're not gonna cop it. They're not gonna do nothing. But anyway, beautiful Angela Bassett. Oh my God. I'm not gonna get into the movie. Nobody's saying, listen, she is on top of her game. Whoever her strength trainer is had her shoulders up, like her back muscles was impeccable, incredible. I mean, they made her look like a true Black queen for this movie.
Yes,
and I'm not gonna go into depth.
So she gotta have back muscles to be a true.
No, she don't. But she letting you know what type of people we are, guy. Anyway, you got any more questions? What you want to just have something that is going on? That let her know she on top of her game. She being healthy.
Yeah.
Any more questions, Lou? Like we should be doing.
Hey, shout out to Angela Bassett.
Any more questions, Lou?
What's wrong with you, man?
Cause you like, oh, her back muscle. I'm just telling her the physique that she presented for this movie. She looked just like the woman King, or what's her name?
Yeah.
She was in shape. And people was having just like Serena Williams. She in shape.
Without back muscles, you could have offended by saying that.
No, I'm not, because we talking about this specific woman
without back muscles.
I'm talking about
because I ain't got back muscles.
But you get mad, like, I mean,
we talking about this specific one. We ain't talking about.
We talked about this before.
I'm not telling you about all you women need to get in shape. But the way she presented herself for this movie was immaculate.
We talked about this before.
Hey, the same thing she did for Ike and Tina now.
Exactly.
She was built nice for that too. So
that's all I'm saying, man. I'm just saying, for her to be in her 60s, she is well straight.
But that's not what you said, man.
Well, I'm explaining for this movie. She was immaculate.
Explain it now, but that you wouldn't be explaining it if I hadn't said what I said.
Okay,
man.
then explain.
So
Explain what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing for me to explain. I didn't see the movie. I'm not talking about.
Then why don't you just chill out and let me talk?
All right.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about
We
that?
talked about this before we got on air.
How about that?
Go ahead, man.
How
Do your
about that?
thing.
How about that? How about that? Anywho, for Smailu the Muslim,
I'm not a Muslim, man.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a
Want me
Muslim.
to shut down?
I'm not a Muslim.
I'm just saying how her everything that she presented this woman to be is beautiful. The homeboy sister, she's incredible. I'm not gonna get into depth for y'all that haven't seen it.
Yeah, she's the Black Panther.
She's the Black Panther.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing, and then the dude from the coming out from the water.
I thought you said you wasn't gonna get in depth for the people who ain't seen the movie, but you still talking about it. That's why we talked about not talking about the Black Panther.
Well, go see it on your Fire Stick because you ain't going to the movie.
Hey, who cares?
Go see it on your Fire Stick. Go see it on your Fire Stick. You non-payful nigga. Go see it on your Fire Stick. Cause your damn sure ain't going to the movies to see it.
Hey, but you know what? I haven't seen it yet. But you know what I would say would have did though?
You know
what I would say would have did? I would say would have bought what's the name back in line. Because at the end of the movie of the first Black Panther, he kind of died, but they ain't showing him die. It'd have been nice if they had a body back.
They gave a
Michael G. Port.
They gave a in the beginning they gave it like maybe a 30-45 second intro. At the end they gave a salute, and then I was talking to Rob. I walked off when the credits. He said I should have stayed for the yo. Cause we hear you. But they gave out the credits.
You still talking the movie, Jack?
No, I'm giving out. They're saying they're giving out his pay. They paying the dues to what's his name?
Michael B. Portman.
No, not Michael B. Jordan.
Chad
Warwick. They giving out. That's not giving out the thing. Credits is, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
Never mind. Yeah, I kind of want to.
So they're paying their dues. They paid their dues. Y'all go see it. He's gonna watch it on the Fire Stick because he's cheap.
Yeah, me too.
And they're cheap too. So I don't want to hear about niggas talking about this and that. And if you ain't paying for this shit, go pay your money. It ain't. Listen, go to the movies because you ain't take your cheek out on a date like that in a while because COVID didn't pass on there. Go take you niggas go take your damn wives out for a date, have some glass of wine, take her to Applebee's. Cause you know what I'm saying, Drake talking about we can't even take him to wasabi no more. He done cut everything out. And that's what pisses me. That's another story. But take your chick out to Applebee's or whatever, or A1 Crab or whatever, and go check out this movie, man, because it's live. Is it is it the same? No, but it's good. And I encourage everybody to come out and support this type of stuff. Just like we supposed to do in voting. Do y'all two niggas vote while you running your mouth?
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
So why nigga ain't gonna vote spitting out shit that got something to say?
Listen, the reason I ain't vote because I feel like voting haven't mattered for us for years, regardless if it's a Democrat or Republican. Now we figured out that's a Senate. Still Democrats still run the Senate.
The House.
No, it's the Senate.
It's the Senate?
It's the Senate. It's not the House.
Okay.
The Senate run the Democrat. I don't know if the House run it too.
Educate me, change me. I ain't mad.
I'm just saying the Senate still runs the House. They've been running the House. They still run the House over this past election.
Okay.
What difference have we seen? And this gonna always be my question. And I done plenty of times on this podcast, I said the same thing. What difference have we seen in our communities with the Democrats running?
I got no problem. I get what you're saying. Because Democrats haven't been doing nothing. The president haven't really been doing nothing for us. But if you won't change, you got to do something. You just not sit on your ass and just let these electors. Because we talk about the hell with the whole world over the House.
Right.
We talking about what's going on in the city, far as abortion rights, as far as minimum wage.
Okay.
because everything is rising, but they want people to wake up and work for $8 an hour. So we got how that's going to equivalent for maybe a single mom that got 2 or 3 kids that's working that's making $8-9 an hour, and how can she buy food?
Okay, but that goes on for like state, right?
Yes,
And
I'm
it's
talking
like
about state now.
and
I'm talking about
what's
state.
that we are supposed to vote for Ohio?
I'm talking about state.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
with the house. Who cares who took over the house?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You talking
Hell,
about
we talking about state. We talking about in-house. We talking about our communities.
right.
And then on top of that, if you're not sitting here voting, and then you understanding why they taking more taxes or they raising gas prices, because your little punk ass ain't vote like you two niggas.
No, listen, it don't mean shit. I ain't seen no difference that affected my pocket. I ain't affecting shit.
Why ain't affecting your pocket? Why ain't
I
affecting
have
your
not
pocket?
never seen it. For the time I've been a grown ass man,
You got a fire
for
pit.
the time
You
I've
got a
been
fire
a grown
pit.
ass man,
5 years ago, them
regardless
stones,
if it's
them
Democrat,
stones that you bought would have been like $3 cheaper.
that ain't no goddamn effect.
That
ain't
is a
affecting
fact.
shit.
Because you're gonna put $3 to your house.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that ain't affecting shit. I'm talking about some real change. Some real change.
Like
I'm
what?
talking about some real change as
Like
far
what?
as black folks. Black folks love to vote Democrat.
This ain't your same mama pops. This ain't your mama same pops voting down Democrat all down the line.
Vote yes. And
It's
that's
not.
what we still doing as a
I
whole
didn't do that.
for black folks.
I didn't do that.
That's what we're still doing as a whole
I didn't do that.
for black folks.
But
let's vote Democrat. And the Democrat ain't been doing shit for us, nor is the Republicans. So what we got to do?
No.
So what we got to do?
all I'm saying is this: we gotta like for all it. If you gotta vote because they're taking all it seems like they're taking all the rights from us. The right for freedom of speech, the right for the freedom of a woman.
Okay, well, who's putting that down? Who's saying I'm going for freedom of speech? I'm doing this for the black folk. Nobody ain't saying that. There ain't nobody stepping up saying this is what I'm gonna do for this type of people or these type of people. Ain't nobody stepping up. So what's the purpose of voting? If your goddamn team ain't in the playoffs, you might not even watch the fucking playoffs. If ain't nobody on your goddamn team or your team, period. You understand what I'm saying?
We talking about this one was a value for the women. Because women, I mean, regardless what y'all do without your bodies, it's the choice. If you want to have a baby or abortion, they taking away all your rights. So if they're gonna take that away, guarantee.
I'm sorry.
Turn it down.
And I can understand that.
Thank you.
And I can understand that, but I feel like that situation still don't affect me. And I
Why
might
does
be
it
selfish.
affect you? You being selfish.
It does.
Because you married? I get it. Of course you ain't
just
gonna.
because I'm married. It's just because I mean, there's a lot of things. I feel like it just don't affect.
Like what?
Do I feel like it affect black folks?
It affect everybody.
Yeah, it
Fuck
affect
black
everybody.
and white.
No, I can't say that because black folks is still suffering the most out of a lot of things, and nobody's not doing nothing for them. Our only black president ain't did nothing for us. He did more than gays than what he did for black folks. So it's just about black folks to me, man.
You got something to say?
And I'm only saying that, because we're the ones that's suffering the most, and it got a lot to do with us taking care of us. We got to start doing that. I can't even say it's a somebody of power. It's us. I mean, we got the highest motherfucking spending power.
So if it's us, therefore we got a right to say something.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
Don't buy
and
Gucci.
Voting just for somebody who's not on your side, regardless if they're Democrat or not. What's the purpose? They're not on your side regardless.
On top of this, you got to vote because the Medicaid or Medicare that was also an issue. So like if you got a job, you might got your little Blue Cross Blue Shield or whatever. Fine. What are people that don't got a job? and Medicare. You're not gonna get the same type of help than when somebody got a card. They're gonna ship you off to these little funny people where they're gonna ship you off to these little funny little hospitals where your primary doctor got like 50 people they want to see a day, and they just like, okay, do this, do that.
Right.
You want
Right.
to see a
I
person
understand
that's
that.
one-on-one, to have a care about what you care about your whole life,
Right.
your whole well-being, and make sure thing is going on for you. This is just that's what I'm saying. It's bigger, man, because all they doing is stripping off. They trying to strip our rights and everything, and they know this Medicare stuff. Like, we don't care if you ain't making no bread. We don't care.
Right. Okay. I kind of understand you on that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
understand.
then it's like, then okay, now we're gonna say, okay, woman, you messed up. You end up spreading your legs. That ain't our fault. That's your fault. Medicaid, you can't even go to the right doctor. Now you gotta go to somebody that's gonna probably appoint you and probably even mess you up because he got so many business going because he don't care. Or they don't care.
But
that's why you come to vote.
That definitely can affect. But how many of these folks you voted for that you studied about?
I looked at it because they give you the issue. Yes,
study everybody.
Yes.
Like, okay,
I'm gonna tell you this. A friend of mine. Yes, a friend of mine. Yes, yes, a friend of mine. A friend of yes, that's how I voted. A friend of mine passed me the thing because I said I don't know what to do, and she was like, "I got you." So she passed me the thing, and I read everything about their issues and their policies. Man, I read it before I voted. Yes, okay. Smoop. I mean,
and that's cool.
Dolphin.
And that's cool on the individual side. That's what you did. But how many black motherfuckers did what you did?
Well, they need to do that because if you're gonna Google up, if you sitting here looking at TikTok,
that's probably what we should be talking about then.
All I've been seeing is girls. First of all, yo, fuck nigga, with a bomb, with a stuck nigga.
Right.
First of all, your other nigga's a fuck nigga, what up, nigga, up, nigga. Google your shit.
Right.
Google. You got time to look at these TikToks all damn day. Figure out who Amelia Sykes is. Right. Figure out who is your motherfucking governor, who is your motherfucking senate, who is running this shit. It's Google. It's free information. But you want to look at other shit that ain't got shit to do with your whole fucking life. All you want to do is put likes on some shit with a bitch with a big ass with motherfucking lipo going on, and you know you can't get that bitch. And if you get that bitch, she gonna take your whole fucking paycheck.
So majority of the people you voted for was a Democrat or Republican?
Well, I voted for Republican and Democrat because some Democrats wanted to oppose Medicare, or abortions. Right. Some Republicans, judges too, they opposed for this shit. I don't want to for my young black queen to get caught up in some situation and she being pregnant. And then, she say she pregnant. Now she in Medicaid. So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna throw it to the worst doctors, man. And not even maybe get her right. You feel what I'm saying? It's a whole situation that you gotta understand. And it gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
But I've never seen the effect.
You ain't seen the effect because you a nigga. Now imagine you woke up with a motherfucker.
That's why I don't care about none of it.
So, but you gotta support it because you got daughters. You got daughters. You got daughters. You got daughters. You got daughters.
Once I start seeing my people,
you got daughters.
Once I start seeing my people coming up off of these,
we got daughters.
Elected, instead of the same shit that's happening. Regardless if
we got daughters, man, and if they're not getting the best, if they're not getting the best medical,
that's when I'm gonna start voting.
Dolphin.
I try to vote for the last person I voted for was Obama. I voted for Obama.
Me too.
And I'm thinking like, oh, we about to see, black president. Hey, shit.
But you can't blame this on. You can't blame this on
the police was still killing niggas more than ever when that nigga got elected. And what bill did he pass for that?
Listen, that's where
none.
That's
he passed more for gay folks than he ever did.
Whatever.
I'm like,
whatever.
The only brother
you can't blame Obama. What's going on because everything goes from state to state, and that's dealing with.
That's right.
That's what's dealing we as a state gotta vote for situations.
But
he can't save the world.
But
All he can do is
didn't
run.
put nothing out
He in
about
a
something like that.
he in a not the micro, but the macro. He doing the macro of the world. The
Right.
micro is for the states, for us in our states to understand what's going on. That's why we vote.
I say vote more motherfucking locally than anything. And you can put
That's
these
what I'm
folks in
saying.
this
But you
position.
two niggas ain't do it.
Yeah.
Cause I was sitting there
For
scratching your
who
nuts.
though? For who?
Nigga, Google. You watching YouTube? So YouTube these niggas. YouTube.
I feel you.
Educate
It
yourselves.
sound good.
It sound good, but you gotta read something. You gotta read something, nigga.
I'll read, nigga.
Then keep on reading.
I'll read.
Then read about these niggas that you see on TV. When you on YouTube, guess what happens? The commercial happens, and they showing the motherfucking thing. So nigga, and so that should ring a bell. Like, oh, let me find out. Let me learn more about these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and therefore, it's an open book.
I did that.
It's an open book. Did you? Then you should have voted.
And none of these situations matter to me because the same shit is gonna be happening in the hood. Period.
All right. Then we'll leave it at that, man.
That's how I feel.
We leave it at that.
Until we can put somebody in position
you will never
to vote for.
We'll never.
What you mean we'll
because
never?
the last time that somebody did that was JFK, guess what happened? He got his brains blown out. Well, so therefore, it's for us to figure out what's going on. And we
gotta vote for somebody that ain't for us. That don't make sense to me.
Vote for Trump
ain't
again.
Nobody.
Then
I
vote
will.
for Trump again.
Guess what? I
then
will vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump again.
I will vote for Trump.
Then do
Listen,
it.
I will do that.
Then do it.
I will do that. Motherfuckers like they in their feelings because Trump say what the fuck he want to say. I will fucking vote for Trump. God damn it. What the fuck is Biden doing? It don't matter. I'm only saying that because it doesn't matter. What is it going to affect? How is it going to affect me? How is it going to affect my neighborhood? How is it going to affect my community? If I vote for Trump or Biden or Louis Farrakhan or motherfucking David Duke.
That's why we got to study and front this shit up. Instead of you niggas looking at fake TikTok all day and put
Who?
likes.
I ain't nobody looking at fake TikTok.
I'm
Are
not.
you just saying period?
Period.
Okay.
God, Dolphin. Instead of you niggas looking at this damn TikTok shit, putting on likes, look up shit. It's other shit in the world that we missing, and that's what they doing. That's what they do. They want to throw this other shit, this interference up to you because you got Brittany Greer. They done snatched her ass up, put her into a whole nother count. If y'all niggas don't even know,
Yeah.
they just snatched her up. But they gonna throw other interferences up for you not even to think about that. All she did is get caught with a vape. You see what I'm saying? But they're gonna throw all this other stuff into your minds to not even think about this woman that's going through. Man, she probably going through hell. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta put yourself through that whole situation.
I mean, that's a whole what's the name, man? We talk about camps, and you can talk about camps over here. I mean, I was in the camp at first when I came here. Campuses might be a little easier than regular prison. So
we don't know what's going on in Russia. We don't know what's going on in Russia.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But you never know.
It might be terror. It might be terror. See, in the prison, I'm just saying they call it a camp, but
right.
Who knows what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Well, we an hour in.
Yes, sir.
Man, Smelu quit saying shit 20 minutes ago, and it's all good. But you know what? I appreciate y'all on the show tonight, man. We gonna rock it out because now we can go 2 hours, but we ain't gonna do that. Everybody got things to do. We got things to do, man. We gotta, live our whole lives. But we here to splash this up for your hours to get you dripped, to get you wet, to understand what's going on, man. The pool ain't gonna stop, man. The pool ain't gonna stop.
Yes, sir.
It's not gonna stop. We done fell off for a minute, but it ain't stopping.
We definitely gonna come with more topics. We definitely gonna get some more interviews on here. Because it's a lot of folks in the city that's doing a lot of things that need to, to put out what they doing. So that's one thing that we definitely need to get back on.
Yes.
We kind of fell off on that. We ain't had.
We had a
last interview. Marv?
No, maybe Book of Value.
Marv was
I
actually
don't
that.
even know. I don't
It
even
might
know.
have been Marv at my crib. No, okay. When we was here,
we had to pull up.
Shantiva,
Yeah.
Shantiva Campbell.
So yeah, man, we gonna do more stuff, and then hopefully we gonna have Smitty talk more. You know what I'm saying? Get him more
Man, quit
involved.
trying to blast me off, man.
Because you sit here looking at your
Hey,
shoes.
y'all both,
I got the
man,
coldest
listen.
shoes, guy.
Hey, y'all both.
Y'all see it?
Hey, y'all
You
both.
pull it up.
Listen.
I got the coldest.
Hey, y'all both was trying to blast each other off.
Leave me be.
My
Hey, y'all
shoes,
both-
my
Leave
shoes
me
is
be,
cold.
man.
Hey, y'all both was trying to blast each other off.
Nah,
Yeah.
everybody even like
My
that.
shoes is cold.
Leave me be, man.
I got the coldest Pumas. Run up, young blood.
Leave
Look
me
at
be.
this.
I can't say nothing for real without you getting offended.
I will
Who
not.
cares?
It's
Who cares?
controversy.
Listen, man.
You think you're gonna buck after this? We're gonna grab a smack. If I come to your hood, I got your back. When you come to my hood, I'll pass you smack.
Nobody need to know
Go
all
on,
that,
man. Go on. Sensitivity round transfer ass
Yeah,
nigga.
I mean, okay.
But a 10
you
deal.
call me Mr. Sensitivity, but you was the one hollering and screaming a few minutes ago, so stop it, man.
And I'll tell you why.
Just quit.
I'll tell you why
You
when we
don't
get
have
off
to.
air. I'll
You
tell you
don't
why.
have to tell me why.
And I think Drake
You
know
don't
why.
have to tell me why.
Because we talked about it.
And we talked about a lot before we got on air.
Until then,
Yeah.
you now rocking with your boy Herm Jack.
The Dolphin.
And y'all now
Dipped in the pool.
Bah!
Hurry up and turn.